wants her wedding to be memorable, and a wedding just wouldn't be the same without the flowers. Peter Sewell is the owner of Durocher Florist in West Springfield, and he joins us to show us some popular wedding floral trends and also just to share some tips. Welcome, Peter. We just had you here for Valentine's Day. It's always nice to have you here. Now, every week you bring us flowers, and they're always beautiful and stunning. This arrangement right here is our weekly arrangement that you've brought to us. And one thing that I noticed, maybe it's not a wedding arrangement, but the vase, and you always have such unique containers. Yeah,
the containers vary according to the the taste of the bride, the time of year. This one happens to be a nice spring color, perfect for a spring wedding with the tulips and the hyacinth. Very versatile. One of our designers have added some apples to it, which we might normally use a fresh Granny Smith. These happen to be artificial, but it's a nice look, beautiful look for spring.
It is, and just that's an example of how you can use the colors of your wedding theme and use them to decorate, basically, with the containers of the flowers, and that could be a centerpiece. All right, now the flowers that you brought today for wedding week, let's start over here.
Sure.
This is a bouquet.
Yep, this is a hand-tied bouquet. As you can see, the stems are cut evenly in water. This is how we keep them in the shop, and this is how we deliver them to the bride. And this is kind of a contrasting color with the hot pink gerbera and the green hydrangea.
Now in that, there's this unique, I'm not sure, it looks like a cactus. What did you say this was again?
It is a cactus. It's a variety of succulent, some variety of echeveria, I believe, which there's hundreds of varieties. Those are added in, they're actually glued in after the bouquet is made. We usually do that the night before or the day of the wedding, so they stay nice and fresh. Quite a trend in adding the succulents to the bouquets.
Really, it's so beautiful. And you at Durocher, people can bring, whether it be a picture or an idea or a theme, and there's thousands of different flowers to choose from.
Yes.
But you can help people narrow it down, know what's in their budget, and how to pick the right colors that'll work with their color theme.
Ideas are always good to have when you come into the shop for your consultation with Heather. The budget considerations certainly are addressed, although that's not our main goal. Our main goal is to give the bride what she wants and give the look that she wants. But we can alter the flower content to hit that price point and still giving the same look and the same feel with the flowers.
And that's your job, is to make sure that you're giving them what they want, but keeping in their budget, and the colors are really so important.
That's right.
All right, over here, I absolutely love this bouquet. Peter, tell us about this.
That's kind of a monochromatic bouquet. The color palette being all pink differs a little bit from this one with a stark contrast, but pink is kind of a trend. We've done a lot of weddings, with the pink tones, pretty much, throughout the year, not only spring, which you might typically expect. This has an added feature also of a little bit of lace. Now, that's kind of interesting because that lace came from one of the wedding dresses for one of our brides. We had a little swatch, a little bit left over, so Heather included that in that design. And that's something that you can do to add a little personalized touch, whether it's a locket or a piece of lace, a brooch. Those things can all be added to the handle, of the bouquet or in the bouquet, so that it shows, when the bride's walking down the aisle.
That is such a good idea. And you mentioned earlier that this could be a piece from your mother's wedding dress.
Sure.
So it's something sentimental and nostalgic that is with you during the entire ceremony, which I think is beautiful. And I love this. Is this like a burlap?
That's a burlap wrap.
I love it. I think
very
it's
popular.
So nice. And really people can, the whole thing is design the flowers to really reflect their personality.
Right.
And show who they are. Gorgeous. Now over here there's a centerpiece. Tell us about this.
Right, that's a typical wedding centerpiece. Hydrangea, the large white flower, is extremely popular. Comes in a variety of colors, pinks and purples, whites, the mini green ones that are in there. And again, that has a kind of a soft color palette. Works at any time of the year. Added the roses. Those could be the same roses that were in the bride's bouquet, and it's kind of a nice soft look. It's designed in a clear glass vase, which gives good flower life, because most of the guests will want to take these flowers home at the end of the night. So.
It's beautiful. It's so romantic, that arrangement. It's just, it's so perfect. And we've seen your work. Every week we have arrangements from you, and they're always different and unique and stunning. So, and in addition to obviously knowing what kind of flowers you want to know the time frame. When should you order them, and what should people expect?
Well, depending on the time of year that you're having your wedding, of course, June has been the most popular wedding month, but we're finding September, October have gotten extremely busy. If you have a certain date in mind, call right away, ask for Heather, and get your date locked in. As far as when you want to, come for your first appointment, I think once you have your bridesmaids' dress colors narrowed down or picked, that's a good time to come in and have a consult.
Because of course you want the flowers to coordinate.
Exactly.
So you want to know
exactly.
that. But just reach out to you. They can visit your website, durocherflorist.com. You'll also be at the Western New England Spring Bridal Show this Sunday.
Right.
And that begins at 11 a.m. at the Mass Mutual Center. More information is at cjcevents.com. Peter, you'll be there and people can talk to you and learn more about you and just see some of the beautiful work that you've done.
Yes.
Thanks for being here. Happy
Thank you.
wedding week.
Thank you.
It's so nice to have you here as always. And to see all of the beautiful flowers Durocher Florist has to offer, you can visit them online at durocherflorist.com.